Hello, hope everybody's doing well today. If you don't know me, my name is Vicky and I am a clothing reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace. So I started filming my journey as a reseller back in, I want to say 2018 is when I started really getting into reselling. I started on eBay selling men's clothing, and then I quickly shifted to Poshmark because I was making better money and things were selling faster there. So Poshmark is still my primary platform. I do cross list over to Facebook Marketplace and eBay. Of course, I don't cross list everything. It just depends on the items that do well on this platform. So in today's video, we will be looking at my Poshmark, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace sales from March. And I had a total gross sales of over $4,500 for the month. And I'll get into all of those numbers and break everything down for you at the end of the video. So if you want to see how much I actually made after fees and cost of goods, stay tuned for that. But what I'm going to do is look at the items that sold for over $30. Just to give you an FYI, my average sales price on eBay is a little over $30. And my average sales price on Poshmark is around $19. And before we get started, I do want to let you know that the majority of items that I have do come from the Goodwill outlet. So that is where I pay by the pound. And the amount that I pay ranges from 95 cents a pound to $1.89 a pound. And, you know, depending on how light something is, you might not pay hardly anything for it. So just keep that in mind. I do round all of my, I do round my cost to $2. I've always done that. It's just easier for me to keep track of. Especially whenever I enter it into Poshmark, it won't let you do cents. So whenever you're doing your cost, it's like you have to either do like $1 or $2. So I just round up. But anyway, let's look at what sold. So the first item did come from the bins. This is a pair of vintage Justin lace-up leather boots. These sold for 40 bucks, and I paid like $2 for these at the bin. So that was a great flip. All right, so the next item was this W2 by Waters Miles off the shoulder ivory wedding gown. This was new with tag. It came from Final Cut in Augusta, Georgia, which is the Anthropologie Urban Outfitters like outlet store where people, you know, where they send their returns or sample items, damaged items, things like that. So my daughter actually bought this dress. I think she bought two dresses, and I believe she paid $400 for both of them. So this was like a $300 profit, because she paid like $200 just for this one dress. So really, really good flip, and she might get into that. I don't know, but I was very happy about that. The next item I got from the bins, and this is And Other Stories pink satin open back midi dress. It took a little while for it to sell, but it sold for 34 bucks, and I paid less than $1 for it. The next item that sold for over 30, I actually bought this from the actual Goodwill, and I paid $4.75. And this person sent me an offer for $20 at first, and I wait a little bit before I accept offers because, you know, it notifies other people. And there's been plenty of times where I've had people just, you know, swoop in and pay full price for an item when they see that an offer's been sent. But instead, this person actually canceled their offer and just bought it full price. So I was like, that's fine. So 30 bucks, that was a good flip. All right, so this is the next item, and this is another bins find. I was super excited when I found this because just the style, everything. I was like, this is going to sell fast. And I didn't even have time to put my measurements in the listing. It sold as soon as I listed it for 40 bucks, and I was extremely happy with that. I found one piece, and I was like, oh, this is nice. And then 20 minutes later, I found the next piece that went with it. I was like, yes. All right, so the next item is this Dress the Population dress. I actually picked this up from a place called Overstock Bins in West Columbia. I believe it was $6 a day. So basically on Fridays, everything is $6. Saturday, everything's $6. Then it drops down to $4. It drops down a lot, down to like fill a bag for 25 bucks. But anyway, I got this for $6, and it was new with tags, but it did have like a little stain on it, so I took the tags off to wash it. It sold for 40. I'm fine with that. That was a good flip. I mean, I probably could have got a lot more if I would have waited, but money is money. All right, the next item were these Keen women's canvas Sienna Mary Janes. I got these from the bins. I paid less than $2 for these. They sold for 30, relatively quick. So I definitely would pick those up again if I found them. All right, so the next item is a dress by Universal Standard. This was the Rachel dress, and this sold for $34. So I paid $6.50 for this at Goodwill. So I had it for quite some time. I had it listed a little bit higher, but it sold quickly whenever I dropped the price down to $34. So Glad to see that go. Next item was a really unique looking maxi skirt I got from Goodwill, and I paid $3.75 for this, I believe, or maybe it was $4.75. But it's over 50 bucks. They bought it straight out. It's amazing. I think those are onions. It could be garlic. I can't tell. I think it's onions. I just put onions. So, I just thought it was really neat. And it actually had the label on it. So as you can see right here, it was made in the USA. Ignore my fingers. It was a size large, a 18-20. So, it definitely did not fit like an 18-20. It was very small. Alright, so the next item was this Spanx Look at Me Now seamless leggings in black. I think I paid $4.75 for these from Goodwill. And yeah, they sold for $30. This Eileen Fisher blouse, this came from the bins. I paid less than $1 for it, and somebody paid 36 bucks for it. I had it for quite some time. Eileen Fisher is just not that great for me. It's very rare that I find something that actually sells quickly for a decent amount of money. And I apologize. You might be hearing the litter box making a lot of racket over there, but it's doing its scraping thing. So, all right. So the next item that sold were these Diva True ankle booties. I got these from the bins, and I posted a video of me finding these boots on my TikTok. I have TikTok that I do strictly for reselling only, as well as a personal page. And I posted the video where I got these, and I remember somebody saying in the comment section that, you know, the only thing that I had got that was worth anything was a pair of swirl boots, which are still sitting, by the way. These sold really quick for 31 bucks. And when you're paying $2 for something, like, that's a really good flip. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I thought they were insane saying that, but these sold pretty quick. They were really cool looking. Like, they had this really distressed look to them. So yeah, those went really fast. The next item were these vintage 90s Calvin Klein black easy fit jeans. These were a Missy size. These sold for $32. I paid $1 for these. I got these from a thrift store that had a 50% off sale. All of their clothes are typically $2, so it was good for me. Alright, so the next item was this fresh produce floral maxi dress. I paid $6.50 for this from Goodwill. It sold for $36. It did have a jacket that went with it, but it had a little tiny stain on it, and me being the dummy that I am, I took baking soda and some Dawn detergent, and of course that bleached the green. So I still gave them the jacket that went with it, even though it had that, but I was just selling the dress. So yeah. Anyway, next item I got from Goodwill also. These were $5.75, and these are Free People penny pull-ons. These are the types of jeans that I look for when it comes to Free People. I don't pick up high-waisted skinny jeans anymore by Free People because they sit so long. I can't even, get rid of them for 15 bucks. So if I can do 30, that's great. They have the bell bottoms by Free People seem to do really, really well. These are the only types I've ever found were the penny pull-ons, and they always sold relatively quickly. So these came from Goodwill. And then the last item that sold for over $30 on Poshmark were these Vans. These came from the bins as well. These were like brand new condition, and they spent 30 bucks on them. So that was good for me. So before we get into the eBay sales, I'll just go ahead and cover my numbers for Poshmark. So my gross sales for Poshmark were $3,110. I sold 119 items. And my net profit after seller fees of $641, and my cost of goods was taken out, that left me with $2,231. So that was good. But yeah, let's look at eBay, where I sold 41 items. Okay, so we're going to look at eBay first. I just had to go through and set it to where you can actually see what I sold it for, because it was not showing that. Sometimes it doesn't show you the amount if you accept an offer. So the first thing that sold on eBay for over $30 was this Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. It sold for $40 plus shipping. And this was another one I got from Goodwill. I paid $6.50 for this. The next item were these vintage Lucky Brand Hawaii sweatpants. This was like my best sell. I paid $2 for these at a place called His House. And I did a haul on my TikTok. And somebody said, please don't keep those. You need to sell those. Like, those are very rare. They'll sell for a lot of money. And I was like, okay, we'll see. And I looked them up, and sure enough, they were all selling for a ton of money. I was like, wow. So I think this person offered me 76, and I was like, heck yeah. So I accepted that. They paid shipping, and that was that. So I definitely will be keeping my eye open for that. That's like a item by Lucky Brand that I never thought would sell for that much money. The next item were these Danskos. These came from the bins. They had some like light tearing where things had been thrown on top of them at the bins. It was in the description. I even messaged the person who bought them to make sure they saw the description, because if you know anything about buyers, they don't always read or look at all the photos. So these sold for $45 plus shipping, and I haven't had any issues so far. Torrid, this dress, I paid $1 for this at Goodwill, and I sold it for $31.20 plus shipping. The next item were these Marc Jacobs corduroy pants. These sold for $32 plus shipping, and I got these from Goodwill, paid $4.75 for these. This is a Lucky Brand dress. I believe this came from the bins. I didn't pay over $2 for this. I would never pay over $2 for Lucky Brand anything, to be honest, because it just doesn't sell for me like it should. It just doesn't sell for me like it used to. So this sold for $29 plus shipping. So it was kind of like right there on that border of $30. All right, so the next item were these Vince Camuto Alley flats, and these sold for $30 plus shipping, and I got these from the bins. These were like under $2. All right, so the next item was this Vince dress. I'm pretty sure this came from the bins. I wasn't super excited when I saw it, because Vince is just one of those brands that just doesn't do too hot for me anymore. It used to at first, and I could never find it, and now I find it all the time, and it's clearly oversaturated. But this one sold for $30 plus shipping. So I paid less than $2 for it. So, I mean, that's a good flip. These close to $30. These sold for $29 plus shipping. These are Basola. These were also a bins find. They're really cute looking boots. The next item, I paid $2 for this at his house. This is Anthropologie Mermaid. This was just a long black maxi dress. It sold for $30 plus shipping. And these were another $29 sell plus shipping. These are Levi's, like a denim. They're like a denim leather lace-up sneaker, and I got these from the bins. They were basically in brand new condition. They had a couple scuffing on them. So real quick, we'll go over my eBay numbers. So on eBay, I had a total gross sales amount of $1,242.85, and my net profit after my fees and shipping, $677.81. So I only made $677.81. Like I look at a lot of people who share their, eBay sells, and like they're like, oh, these huge gross numbers, but they don't tell you about the massive amounts of fees and shipping that eBay take from you. Like $493 is what they took from me for 1 month. Like, that's insane. But Poshmark did the same with $641. So clearly I made a lot more on Poshmark than I did on eBay for eBay to take that much money. But anyway, I sold 41 items on eBay, and yeah, they charged $207.17 for fees and $286.79 for shipping. Yeah, so anyway, let's move on to Facebook Marketplace. I only sold $210 worth of items. And the first thing were these Bowden penny loafers. These sold for $30. I got these from Goodwill. These were like $650. And yeah, these I've had for a very long time. I would say at least 4 months. All right, so the next item was this Papasan chair. It actually sold for $50. He gave me an extra $10 for meeting him where I met him. So yeah, that got sold. And then we had this dress form. My mom actually bought this. We went, I think, to Greenville, I believe, to pick it up a while back. She was going to use this as something to show her shawls that she makes on. Well, then she ended up giving it to me. I just have no use for it. It kept falling, and the cats were knocking it over constantly. So I said, you know what? I'm getting rid of it. So I sold it for $40. She came that same day, picked it up. And then these Lululemon men's shorts sold for $30. And then I also had a L.A. Smith vase, a tall floor vase, which I don't have on here. I don't know. Maybe I deleted it. But it sold for $60. So that was a really good sell. I paid $6 for that vase. So those are all the items that sold for over $30 or close to that on Poshmark, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace. As I said at the beginning, my gross sales were $4,562.85. My net, what I made after fees and everything, $2,908.81. And then take away my cost of goods, I brought home $2,588. And then you want to take away 25%, that leaves me with like $1,900. So it's still good. So like I said, I need $375 a week. As long as I'm able to make $1,500 net profit after fees and all of that, I'm good, right? That's perfect for me. Of course, you may need a lot more than that, but you know, we split our bills here, and our cost of living is pretty cheap here. So I don't, you know, kill myself when it comes to reselling. I do this because I enjoy it, and I'm able to pay my bills and just live comfortably and live within my means. So anyway, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave me a like before you head out. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, be sure to go follow me there, girly_threads. I just do reseller content there. I just do random dumb videos and, you know, like haul videos or shop, you know, thrift with me videos, things like that. So I'm actually about to go film a thrift with me now. So I will talk to you all in my next video. Have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.